Hey there everybody, this is Javi repping QTube Gaming YGO coming at you with a deck profile. As you can see, it is the deck file that I promised. It is Eldlich Dogmatika. Before I cut into it, I'm still testing it around. If you guys can just let me know down in the comments below what you guys think I should change. You guys are much better than I am at the game. Let me know in the comments below, and let's cut right into the profile. I'll throw at you whatever I remember as I go through the profile. As you guys know me through my any of my videos, I'm pretty talkative, so I'm just gonna cut right into it. For this profile, I'm running 2 Eldlich the Golden Lord. It's really good for controlling the game state, beating down your opponent, becoming indestructible until your opponent's next turn. Really, really good. Next up, I'm running the Dogmatika, the small Dogmatika engine. One problem already that I'm going to tell you guys that I've been having with the deck is that I want to run more than one Florida at least, but it's just really hard trying to find the spaces. Of a 40 card deck, so it's really hard for me to keep it at 40 as per usual. And then so we've got 2 Ecclesia, 1 Fleur-de-Lis, and 1 Maximus. Like I said before in another video, I was really hesitant about running Maximus because everybody was on this deck's nuts when it first came out, but luckily everybody's leaning more towards combos, so it's a little safer to go ahead and use the Dogmatika Maximus. And then I'm running my 2 bricks right here for the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon package. Don't really need to say much about the package really. For hand traps, y'all, I'm running the side frame package. I was finally able to fit it in, but I had to make some sacrifices. But it is what it is. I'm running 3 Ash Blossom Joy Spring. And also, I'm running 3 Infinite Impermanences. Wish they were secrets. These are misprints, guys. They're supposed to be secrets. But anyways, jokes aside, this is probably better than Valor right now in the game state, being that it won't be able to trigger triple tactics talent as effect Valor would, since it is a monster effect that you activated on your turn, or sorry, on your opponent's turn, and vice versa. They can go ahead and activate it. So this, in my opinion, is the better one. It's good to run both if you guys can fit both in there. So that's it for my hand traps. 9 hand traps plus the brick. Next on to the spells. I'm running triple Nadir Servant in order to search out my Dogmatika engine. It also recurs my Dogmatika monsters from the graveyard to my hand. Pretty busted. And it interacts a lot with my extra deck. Next up, to search out the Eldlich engine, I run the 3 Cursed Outland. For my last Eldlich spell card, I run one of these. I tried doing the Black Awakening, but from the previous format when I was running Eldlich Synchro, I really didn't like the card. It was very slow for me. So I went ahead and I swapped it out for the Elixir of White Destiny, and it just worked out a whole lot better. But again, let me know what you guys think about the build when you guys see it. For draw power, I'm running 3 of the Pot of Extravagances. Pot of Extravagance is really good in this deck because you don't necessarily need your extra deck to win. As a matter of fact, you want to actually get rid of your extra deck into your graveyard in order to cause more interruptions. So you don't really need this one. You don't really need like the extra deck too much. And then for the last spell card that I'm running in this deck, Red Eyes Fusion. And I know I usually hate it when you YouTubers are like, this is pretty much self-explanatory, but I'm sorry guys, the Red Eyes Fusion is there for the bricks. Next on, we're on the traps. I've got 3 Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine to search out Golden Boy or Golden Lord. And then also to go in conjunction with our Golden Lord being on the field, we've got our Popper. This guy pops cards face-up monsters, I believe it's on the field. Read your cards, right? Pops face-up monsters on the field. And then this one goes and DD crows your opponent's monsters whenever you have Golden Boy on field. Last but not least, for my last 2 traps, I've got the 1 Dogmatika Punishment. I do want to push it up to 2. I'm sure I can squeeze it in there. I just got to go reinvent the deck. Maybe take out Driver, put in Draw and Lockbird, and then I'll have a space for a Dogmatika Punishment. We'll see. I'll mess around with it some more. Leave your comments down below what you guys think I should do. And for the last one, since this is going to be Super Control, we're going to go ahead and add the Shaddoll Schism. Schism just allows you to go into window combo or into your window lock, which is pretty powerful against a lot of these combo decks right now if you're going first. They would have to go ahead and go exhaust some resources in order to get over it. Not to say that they won't be able to get over it, but it just adds a little more pressure. That's it for the main deck, y'all. Next up for the extra deck. For the extra deck, I'm running 2 of the Titaniclad Ash Dragon. That guy brings your Dogmatika monsters from your deck to your hand, or he special summons them. Next up we have the Elder Entity Entes in order to cause interruption on your opponent's turn. And like I said before, I'm running the Shadal Schism, so I'm running the small Shadal package right here for you guys to see. So this one just recycles your Shadal spell trap cards. This one adds a Shadal spell trap card, and then you got a discard. What's really good about this, guys, you don't necessarily have to discard the Shadal Schism like I've seen people do in other builds. You can go ahead and dump any part of your Eldlich engine as you so desire instead. Dump these cards out instead, so you can go into your Eldlich engine. And last but not least, I've got this guy right here, pretty self-explanatory. He's just too good. But the one thing is that I don't want the ban list to touch him. That's what I want to vlog about. Leave me comments down below if you guys want to see me do some vlogs on this channel. I'm really thinking about it. I got caught in a monologue talking to my wife earlier, who, bless her heart, I know she doesn't care about this game, but she likes the fact that I play it. And I was sitting there telling her how all of the players want to see OCG cards come over to TCG, but immediately want them banned after like a couple of days of gameplay. So that's this bad boy in Halka-Fibrax. If you guys want to see me do like a full detailed rant or vlog or blog or whatever about this, let me know in the comments below. But F the ban list. I really don't care about the ban list. Like, the ban list makes sense for stuff like infinite loops and FTKs, but everything else is like, quit it. Dragon Link and dinosaurs have been around for a whole freaking year. Stop it. Next up we have these two guys right here. So Constellar Pallades, I know I said his name completely incorrectly. He allows me to cause interruption on my opponent's turn, and I can make him by overlaying 2 of my monster trap cards. Next, I have Cyframe Lord Omega. Lord Omega is very good in this deck because it allows me to recycle a lot of the resources that I happen to dump into the graveyard, whether they be from the extra deck or from the main deck. And I can just easily dump him with a lot of my Dogmatika cards from my Dogmatika engine that I have in there. Next up, guys, I just have 5 Link monsters to complete the extra deck. The Predaplant Verde Anaconda to complement the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Christian Halka-Fibrax is also in this deck. Hey, wasn't I just talking about this? Anyways, the one thing that if you guys want to go ahead and net deck this deck, I will not have any hard feelings. Run it and then get back to me and let me know how this works for you, because I'm really thinking about cutting it out. I don't really feel like it works in this deck. If I got Celine Dion in this deck, you know that I'm also going to lead up to, not that guy, but he's boss as hell. I'm going to lead to the Axis Code Talker because this deck can do it. This deck can link claim it to Axis Code Talker from Celine Dion herself and go ahead and add extra pressure to pop cards and OTK your opponent even further. Further control, giving this deck some OTK presence as well, along with this bad boy right here. Fun fact about myself, I love Blackluster Soldier. If you guys haven't noticed from the Blackluster Soldier little logo on my channel that I have, I pulled that one when I was about 11 years old back in Santa Rosa when we were living over there. Pulled them out of the one and only Invasion of Chaos pack we were able to afford for my little ass back then. But now, look at me now. Yeah, my wife hates it when I spend all this money, but she's glad that I'm happy, right? Anyways, guys, that's pretty much for the whole deck profile right there. Like I said, this is not the end-all be-all of this deck. You guys are much better players than I am. So if you guys have any other suggestions or any other tips in order to make me a better player and a better content creator, please leave your comments down below. And let me put these back real quick so we're on the same track, y'all. Comment, like, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, go ahead and turn on the bell notifications so you guys don't miss a single video that I post. I'm going to try and post as often as possible. That seems like these deck profiles are doing pretty good. That's probably like the most views that I've had. So I'm going to go ahead and keep doing these for you guys. But please interact with me. I love interacting with my viewers. I love interacting with people in general. I'm all about effective communication, getting the message from point A to point B, especially right now in this pandemic. It's better for us to really connect with each other some more as opposed to being separated by it. And this is one way that I like to connect with the world, going through YouTube and going through the children's card game that I love since I was about 8 years old. So again, this is Hobby repping Q2 Gaming YGO. Comment, like, subscribe. Stay posted, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, y'all.